This question comes from Max, who asks, what if all the sun's output of visible light were bundled up into a laser-like beam that had a diameter of around 1 meter once it reached the Earth? You know, I usually assume the best of people, but I'll be honest, I suspect Max might not have Earth's best interests in mind. Here's the situation Max is describing. If you were standing in the path of the beam, you would obviously die pretty quickly. You wouldn't really die of anything in the traditional sense. You would just stop being biology and start being physics. The Earth receives about 0.004% as much energy from the sun in an entire day as the sun emits every second. If Max's beam were only focused down narrowly enough to cover the entire Earth, it would still deliver almost 2 billion times the normal amount of solar power to each point on the Earth's surface. And Max wants to concentrate all of that into a single square meter. When the beam of light hit the atmosphere, it would heat the air to millions of degrees in a fraction of a second, turning into a plasma which would start dumping its heat as a flood of X-rays. Those X-rays would heat up the air around them, which would turn to plasma itself, albeit a cooler plasma, and start emitting infrared light. The radiation would vaporize everything in sight and start stripping away the Earth's surface, like a hydrogen bomb, only much more violent.